Flammable, fiery, explosive. We're talking about makeshift labs in homes and businesses that produce a highly concentrated form of marijuana called honey oil. The process so dangerous, these labs have spontaneously exploded, even killing people. NBC4 I-Team reporter Lolita Lopez got an inside look at how law enforcement is tackling the danger next door.
Covered head to toe for their protection, agents from the Drug Enforcement Administration and other task force members pull out equipment from this home.
There's a little gas in there, so we got to let it air out a little.
The NBC4 I-Team stayed at a safe distance as our cameras got an exclusive look at this bust in a residential neighborhood in Covina late last month. Federal investigators say behind these walls, an unlicensed and unapproved marijuana extraction operation.
Well, that's really scary. I would have no idea.
Rosanna Jeffrey, who says several members of her family live and work on this block, shocked to learn what was allegedly happening here and what might have happened if things went bad, like they have in several other cases.
I'm sure glad they raided it before anything happened, that's for sure.
These labs, some of them are big enough to be small bombs.
Todd Boyette is a special agent with the DEA.
Our main concern is citizens and residents that may be in close proximity to these labs that have no idea of the dangers next door.
We met up in Santa Clarita, where in March, he says, they found several 100-pound cylinders of butane and trays of marijuana product in a business on this busy and well-traveled street.
Butane is just a very volatile gas that when it's used in an uncontrolled environment, it becomes very flammable and even explosive.
He says the types of cylinders were similar to what was believed to have been stored inside a downtown Los Angeles business that went up in flames in May and injured 12 firefighters. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
Our primary focus is labs that are operating outside the scope of both federal and state law, certainly within residential areas.
The most recent National Drug Threat Assessment report shows 174 extraction labs were reported in 2018, 57% in California. 35% of reported extraction labs were listed at residential locations. The report also notes there's no current uniform way to track these labs and no mandate for state, local, and other law enforcement to report their data. In LA County, a group of local and federal officials, including the DEA, worked together identifying potential dangers. A DEA spokesperson says LA Impact responded to 44 labs since the beginning of 2019. Almost half of those experienced a fire or explosion.
Unfortunately, these labs are kind of like a light switch. They're either off or they're on. We either find them operational or in flames.
His advice for neighbors.
Our first recommendation is always to contact your local law enforcement office. We don't want you to get involved. We want you to tell them what you see.
For the I-Team, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.